Yo, guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the BSC podcast. We're back with more videos. You guys have been enjoying them. We haven't posted a video in a few weeks, haven't posted a podcast in close to a month, but we're back now and we're ready to grind. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. What are we getting into? NFL first, right? JJ Watt.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
First off, we're getting into NFL. Really the only topic to talk about. Well, honestly, we never got to talk about the Super Bowl, but Chiefs obviously got manhandled. Couldn't really do much about it. Tom Brady and the Bucs played a really good game, offensively and defensively, and Chiefs couldn't do much about it. Patrick Mahomes, he was putting the passes there, just receivers weren't doing what they needed to do.
They also didn't have that much of an offensive line.
Yeah, offensive line
What
definitely
offensive
struggled.
line?
Exactly, there was none. It was 6-11, unfortunately. In other news, JJ Watt signs a nice little contract worth 2 years, $31 million, $23 million guaranteed with the Arizona Cardinals. Texans are not looking good. Lost DeAndre Hopkins, lost JJ Watt this season, lost their head coach, and they're
Maybe
definitely
just
going to be
on
the
one
worst.
Watson.
Yep, he might go somewhere else, just like everybody else.
So another thing is like, it's gonna be being a Seattle fan. It's gonna be tough to watch. Like every NFC West team has a good defensive line, so
yeah.
that's gonna be tough.
First, I would just like to say this. Rest in peace, Russell Wilson. He is not going to fare well against the pass rushers in that division. No cap. But all in all, that could put it in a powerhouse division now. If who is it? Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams, and 49ers.
Yep.
I could see Rams, 49ers maybe putting up numbers. Didn't do so well this year, but I could see them doing what they need to do. Hey, Rams made the playoffs, so.
Won a game.
Yeah. So next topic we're going to talk about is the NCAA tournament. Joe Lunardi is still putting out his predictions, I guess. Projections are the number 1 seeds, obviously Gonzaga, number 1 overall, Baylor right behind them. Illinois and Michigan, all 4 great teams. Illinois lost a few more games than all of those teams, but they've got Kofi Cockburn and Ayu Dosunmu. Big 2 on that team.
Yeah.
Kansas is sitting at a 3 seed.
Hey, Oregon's in there at 9. 9.
So right now we got the last 4 byes. Louisville, UConn, Georgia Tech, after beating Duke last night, is now a last 4 bye, and VCU. And the last 4 in, Drake went undefeated for quite a while, losing games now. Seton Hall, Michigan State, and Xavier. First 4 out, Boise State, Utah State, St. Louis, and Duke. And then finally, the next 4 out, Indiana, SMU, Memphis, and Syracuse. All except for Duke and Michigan State and possibly Louisville, all of those teams are usually kind of just like in that same spot. I would say I'd put them all a little bit higher because they're usually in that 6 to 9 seed ranking, but all of them are looking at playing games now, so should be good matchups. For Kansas right now, they would have to play Eastern Washington.
Who?
Exactly.
ECU? Wait, no.
ECU.
Not Eastern Carolina.
Theo,
Or California.
your first minute of box
I'm not
time.
even paying attention, but I know what he's talking about.
That's going to be box time.
Would
Sorry,
you like
bud.
me to pull it up?
Well, let's go ahead and get into NBA stuff. The Houston Rockets and Brooklyn Nets are matching up tonight for the first time since the big Harden trade, and the Rockets are on a 12-game losing streak right now. Rest in peace, Gabe. That's his favorite NBA team. They are not.
Yeah, the Nets are up by 15 right now. So
That game's over.
The Pistons are beating the Raptors by like 32. No, what? 22.
The Nets the other night put up a big big win. Harden against the Spurs. Harden in overtime, 30 points, 15 assists, 14 rebounds with 0 turnovers. Very good game. He's averaging 11 assists right now, leading the league in front of guys like Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, and so on and so forth.
LeBron James.
Yeah, they're all trailing Harden, but he's playing really good right now. Nets are playing good basketball even without KD, who I'm not sure if he'll be coming back. But now let's go ahead and look at the All-Star Game rosters. All right, so starting off the Western Conference, we got LeBron as the captain. Then finishing out the starters, Curry, Luka Doncic, averaging nearly a triple-double. Nikola Jokic, also nearly averaging a triple-double, and Kawhi Leonard, top defender in NBA history. Now, in the East, we got Kevin Durant as the captain, Giannis, Bradley Beal, leading scorer in the NBA, Joel Embiid, fighting for an MVP, Kyrie Irving, proving that he can be a top point guard as usual, and now Jason Tatum. I'm assuming Jason Tatum is starting now because KD is out. Let's see. For Western Conference reserves, aka the bench, Anthony Davis, another Lakers player, Paul George, another Clippers player, Rudy Gobert, Mr. COVID, Damian Lillard, all-star starter snub, should always be. He is one of the best scorers in the league. Donovan Mitchell, he's playing really well right now. Chris Paul, getting back to what he used to do in his old days. Zion, his first All-Star appearance.
This is Devin Booker, the last reserve, will replace AD.
Devin Booker is the final reserve in the West, as he should be, because he's just doing what he needs to do. As we round out the East All-Stars, the reserves, Jaylen Brown, another Celtic, James Harden. I feel bad because I feel like he should be a starter over both of his teammates. Well, KD is just KD, but I mean, it's James Harden. He's playing really well. Zach LaVine, I'm loving how he's playing. I love to see him do well. Very exciting player to watch. Julius Randle, first time All-Star. From the Knicks. Surprising. Knicks actually have a chance of making the playoffs. Ben Simmons, as should be, nearly a triple-double. Nick Vucevic, also playing well. And Domantas Sabonis, also putting up close to triple-double numbers. Everybody on this entire list is averaging at least 20 points per game, except for Chris Paul, averaging only 16.2, but also 9 assists, so he makes up for it. I don't think I could see anybody in the West taking Chris Paul's place just because of the way he's playing, the passing numbers, everything that he's doing. Even though he only averages 16 a game, he's really alongside with Devin Booker and partially DeAndre Ayton. He's carrying the Suns, and I think he was really that piece that they were looking for, a star point guard. Because in past seasons, they haven't had a star point guard. So, haven't had one since Steve Nash, honestly. But now, any other important NBA news that we need to really look into? There are a few big.
I mean, Dwight Howard got a triple-double the other night, so.
All right. Harden's first half against the Houston Rockets, nearly a triple-double. Could be on quadruple-double watch. He also has 3 steals along with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. He's carrying tonight. And never know. He's probably going to put up big numbers. So definitely looking for that. Now, let's go ahead and get into the MLB.
Before we do this, can I just say TJ McConnell had 9 steals in the first half against the Cavs.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, is that going on right now?
No, it already happened
When was that? Earlier today? Oh, TJ McConnell just got his 10th steal of the game. 16 points, 13 assists, 10 steals for TJ McConnell. Could possibly be his first career triple-double, but that, honestly, 16 points, not the greatest. 13 assists and 10 steals, those are both big numbers. Speaking of big assist numbers, Draymond Green put up 19 assists the other night, but 10 steals off the bench. What are the odds, man? Well, I guess that does it for NBA. Let's go ahead and get into MLB. First and foremost,
I would just like to say that the Cardinals beat the Mets 14-9. And the Red Sox beat the Twins 14-6, with Boston scoring 8 runs in the fourth.
Bones. First thing I think it would be important to talk about is the San Diego Padres and their overpaid infield. I mean, it's. Can any of you tell me how much their infield's worth besides John? Because I already told him.
Wait, so who do they have? They have
Well, don't worry about the player. Just predict how much you think their whole infield's worth.
Let's say you said overpaid. I'll say probably like
100,000 or 100 mil.
100 million. That's your guess. Okay, Gabe, what's your guess?
I'll say 173.
173. Let me just go ahead and add your two numbers together. That means that's 273. They've got 2 players in their infield that are getting more than that by themselves. So you got their second baseman, $28 million. Their first baseman, Eric Hosmer, $144 million.
Oh yeah, Manny Machado. That's right. I forgot.
Third baseman, Manny Machado, $300 million, and shortstop Fernando Tatis, $340 million.
Who'd you say
the grand total?
The second baseman was?
I don't even know who he is. It's some goof, but that adds up to a total of $820 million for one infield. Too much.
Wow. That's the starters alone.
Yeah.
I got a topic. The free agent class for shortstops is gonna be like stacked. Like they got Javier Baez, Carlos Correa.
Yeah.
Who else? Francisco Lindor, maybe. Corey Seager. Trevor Story.
All right. This is a topic everybody should be interested in. Well, maybe Gabe. NHL. Everybody get into it. All right. First and foremost, Capitals 3-game winning streak playing right now, tied at 1 with midway through the third period to go right now against the Boston Bruins. Let's see actually how much time is left. 9:20 to go. So could possibly be a 4-game winning streak, up to 28 points now, as well as the Chicago Blackhawks also at 28. Maple Leafs, best team in the league, highest scoring player, Austin Matthews, 18 goals. Mitch Marner playing well, passing the puck. He had an interview a few days ago about how he's practiced passing and shooting, precision passing, and all that good stuff. So Washington's looking at a playoff spot. Blackhawks are looking at a playoff spot. Washington's actually leading their division. Maple Leafs leading the league in points by far, and they're shutting out right now the Edmonton Oilers again for the 3rd time in a row. So could be 3 different goalies that could get a shutout. Not too many crazy things. NHL trade deadline's coming up. There are some rumors between the Rangers, Canadiens, Canucks, Maple Leafs. Eichel could be on the block. You never know. But right now, all of our teams are actually doing pretty good. Sabres are not turning out how I thought they would. Leafs are definitely surprising a lot of people. Even though they're one of the more popular teams in the league, they're surprising everyone. With their record, I didn't think they'd be this good.
So are the Hawks, too.
Yeah, decently surprising because I didn't think they'd have 28 by this point. Maybe like 22, 23, 24, but
I didn't think
they're definitely playing well.
Up there.
There's a lot of players, Draisaitl, McDavid, both doing what they normally do. Ovechkin trying to get his goal numbers up. Patty Kane doing what he can for the Hawks. But Draisaitl and McDavid, like normal, they're doing what they do, putting up points, and yet still struggling to win. So hopefully all of our teams keep doing well, and we'll keep an eye on all of them.
I doubt my team's gonna keep doing well.
Yo, hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Everything helps. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as quick as possible. We'll keep pumping out videos, Minecraft, gaming videos, everything we can. We're really trying to get back on the grind. So, like I said, if you did enjoy, remember, comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow all of our socials. And hopefully everybody has a good day. Later.
Later.